Hey guys, what's up? It's Shawn Mayo here, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Amazon and having an LLC or whatever business it is that you want to do. We're going to show you how we create an LLC, and I think it's going to be really helpful. A lot of people, really think that it's either a waste of time or they'll do it later, or even some think, yeah, you have to do it right now, but in reality, you don't have to do it before you start your Amazon business, and we're going to be talking about Amazon specifically here. Obviously, we did wait a little bit before we did that, but especially if you're selling, in categories that you may get sued in, it does keep a little bit of coverage for you, where they can only sue what the company owns, so they can't take away your house and cars and what you personally own if you're selling under an LLC and under a personal, not under a personal account. So you really want to be conscious of that and worried about that. If you're selling groceries and health or beauty, those are things that people can naturally get hurt from, can get sick, or have a bad reaction to using topical things that go on or in your body. Obviously you want to talk to your tax professional, but when you decide that you want to actually do an LLC, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. We're located in Florida. I really always recommend, for something like simple like an LLC, don't use one of those services that charge you to file it, because and there's a bunch of those business type services. They're going to make you fill out a form, and in reality, all they're doing is copying and pasting from the form. And then you're going to have to pay the costs to register, of course, as well as paying for the costs, for their service to basically copy and paste. We're in Florida. Each state is a little different. We've got an awesome blog that we read. It's called The Balanced Small Business, and they have a list of the phone numbers for every state, as well as links to the Secretary of State offices, so you can apply online. I'm going to show you how to do it in Florida using SunBiz, which is the tool for the Secretary of State here. It's the Division of Corporations, one of the Florida state websites. So I'm going to show you the easy way to fill it out. It's all simple information that you already have. And of course, check out our other videos. We show you how to, file with the IRS. We show you how to get a sales tax ID, so you can buy things tax-free, open a wholesale account, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go over and share my screen now, and you can see where how we do this. So here we are at sunbiz.org. This is the main page. When you go to sunbiz.org, you're going to see this, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for the very first thing in filing services, New Florida LLC. So this is basically telling you, your little directions and all that. You have to have a valid form of payment and instructions, and you're going to have, information on, the people that are going to be forming it, and some other good stuff. But it's all simple. I'm going to go over all of it. I'm not going to submit it, because obviously that's going to send it to the state, and I'm not trying to create a new one, but you're just going to say that you've read the filing information. You can click the link right here and find that, and just click on Start New Filing. And all the information is going to be on this page. So if you have an effective date, like if you wanted to start January 1st and it's whatever, January 15th, then you could put an effective date in there. It costs in Florida, and every state is different. So in Florida, it costs $125, and then it costs $125 a year. You have to renew it every year, and if it goes inactive, it can cause all kinds of problems. So don't miss on the refiling, of course. And there's a couple of extra things: the certificate of status and the certified copy. So the certificate of status is it's an extra $5 in Florida to basically just download it's a document that says what the status of it is. You'll have documents saying you paid for it and all that good stuff, but if you want an actual certificate, it's an extra $5. If you want a certified copy mailed to you, so that means it'll have a stamp from the state with a copy of your paperwork, that's $30, and they'll send it to you. So the first thing you're going to want to enter here is your LLC name. So we're just for this example, I'm going to put Shawn Mayo LLC. Okay, it has to have limited liability company or L.L.C. or LLC. Every time you use the name, it has to have that in there. And then you fill out your address, zip code, country, all that good stuff. That's the actual physical address. Then you can have a multiple mailing address as well. And then this is going to be the name and address of the registered agent. So the registered agent is just the person who's going to be in charge of, responding to any issues or, the main contact basically. So again, you're just going to fill in your name and the address again. There's a lot of repetitive stuff here. So you can type in your name for a signature, and then any other statements you want in the documentation. And then this will be, as I said before, they'll let you know when you have to do your annual filing, which is just another simple form, basically stating that you want the LLC to continue. And of course, so they get their $125 every year, but name, email address, and again the signature. And then this is the name and address of persons authorized to manage it. So there's going to be authorized representatives, which will be denoted by AR, or MGR is the manager. So the managers are basically the owners, the ones who can control things, but an authorized representative may be somebody like a secretary that will be a contact. So again, you're going to put your name in here again as the manager, and your full name. Then if you have multiple managers, you have to fill in what the title is. A manager or the authorized representative, or whatever other titles you want to create. So you're going to have the title, the full name of the person, the address, or you could have an entity. So this may be another LLC, that is controlling this one. And then it's the same over and over if you want to have multiple people. That's really it. When you do this, it's going to show you, and that's the whole thing. So, there are services out here that spend charging you hundreds of dollars to fill out this form for you. Now, when you go to the next page, it's going to show you the results, verify everything's correct and pay them, and that's it. And then they're going to do a check to make sure that, there's no duplicates. Now, you may want to do that beforehand. It's probably a good idea. Every place is different, but you're going to be able to search records. There's a big tab up here, search records, and you're probably just going to search by name, and then whatever entity you want to look up. So whatever you're thinking about naming it, you can search here to see if it already exists. Obviously, if it already exists, you're not going to be able to register it. So definitely check on that beforehand. And that's about it. Once you get those results back, then you can check out our other videos where we show you how to make an FEIN, a Federal Employee Identification Number, and then you'll be able to go get your sales tax ID for whatever state you're registering in. A lot of people think forming an LLC is super hard, but it's literally this easy. 5 or 10 minutes. If you have all the information, you'll be able to fill that out. It takes 24 to 48 hours, business days. That you're not going to get any results back on the weekends, especially from a state agency. It's super simple to do. So don't go and hire somebody else to do it. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what state you're in, and we'll put a link to the blog that we spoke about earlier that will show you the links to everything down in the description. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.